Happy Monday again. Time for a new week, and it is Monday, May 16th, and the start of our week. So we got a load. We got it, I think it was last Friday, for our first load for the week. It's picking up today, Monday the 16th, and it's delivering tomorrow, Tuesday the 17th. This is another kind of crazy load, and we'll kind of talk about that more in a minute, but it's picking up in Richmond, Kentucky, going to Kingwood, West Virginia. It's 346 loaded miles with a deadhead of 397 miles, making the deadhead percent 115%. This load is 6 pieces at 762 pounds. So this is another load where the deadhead is more than the loaded miles. Now, we did negotiate on this, and they are paying us again full rate on all miles, which is a good thing because we would have normally not done that. So like I said before, I think in the last week's video, is, you know, when you're accepting loads, the ideal situation is you want to get as little deadhead as possible. So if there's any more, you know, than say 15 to 20% deadhead, you definitely want to make sure you're negotiating a higher rate on that deadhead if you're able to through the carrier you're with. Now, that doesn't always mean you'll get that, but you definitely need to try. And, you know, like I said, this is a run. We would have not taken it if we wouldn't have gotten full rate on all miles, because it just wouldn't have been worth it to us. Now, just keep in mind, just because you ask doesn't mean you'll get that. So that may be a load that you'll need to decline and not take. So anyway, that's our first load for the week. So I almost forgot, because this happened early this morning and I wasn't awake yet. So we did get another load offer early this morning. It was going to be a load picking up after we deliver this one tomorrow, going to Charleroi, and I'm probably saying that wrong, PA, picking up in Charleroi, Pennsylvania, going to Newport, Rhode Island. It was going to be 542 loaded miles with a deadhead of 74 miles. We declined that load simply because it's not, you know, there's really nothing coming out of Rhode Island, and, you know, it was short. They weren't willing to really pay any extra on it, so that was one that we declined. And another reason we didn't take that is because there would have been probably about $130 in tolls going up that way. Now, Panther would reimburse for the tolls, but problem is they don't reimburse the full price we're paying. You know, they've changed it up, and now they're only doing a calculated rate, and it goes by the discounted rate on if you have like an easy pass. So we don't have the easy pass yet, and we need to get that. But even with that, sometimes we've been hearing that they're not reimbursing for the full tolls. So not that that's always a deal breaker, but on such a short mile run, to pay $130 in tolls out of what we're going to be getting paid, you know, that it's not really worth it to us, especially when it's not going to a great area, and we would probably end up having to deadhead out of there anyway. So that's another reason we didn't take it. That's where we're at right now, and the next load offer or load we get, we'll see you back here. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday the 17th, and I am still on my way to our delivery from our pickup yesterday. About 40 miles to our delivery. It is currently 6:15 in the morning, and we're going through some back roads in West Virginia, kind of little windy, hilly roads back here. It's really pretty back here though, but then of course it's raining to boot, so that always makes it fun. And I think I had forgot, I didn't tell y'all, but this is a hazmat load, so that's always fun, hauling a hazmat load through these little back roads in the rain in little towns. So, but yeah, it's haven't gotten any backup loads yet, so we'll see. It is still early. where we're delivering this load will be about 100 miles from Pittsburgh. So if we haven't gotten anything by the time we deliver or shortly after, we'll probably call and get an empty move to head up towards closer to Pittsburgh to hopefully get something out of there. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And once we get another load or load offer, I will check back in with y'all then. Until then, enjoy the scenery. Again, guys, it's Tuesday night, about 8:45 in the evening, and about 10 minutes ago they sent over a load offer to us. It's a load picking up in Pittsburgh, PA, going to JFK Airport in New York. Loaded miles on that was going to be 407, and the deadhead was 29 miles. It was going to be picking up tomorrow, Wednesday, delivered direct, one piece at 900 pounds. We did decline that load. Before we declined it, we did send them what we would actually do the load for. Being that it's going into New York City, we would have to go into New York City to get to the airport, dealing with the tolls to go over the George Washington Bridge, dealing with traffic and crazy drivers in New York. You know, we usually don't like doing those, especially a short run. It's really a short run, 407 miles. So unless they're paying good money on that, we don't usually take those loads. So we sent them an offer that we would do that for. They weren't willing to pay what we wanted to do that run, so we declined it. And another thing is it wasn't even picking up until tomorrow afternoon. So that one 400-mile run would tie us up all day tomorrow, when right now where we're sitting, we're number one. There's only 2 trucks here and we're first on the board. So it's highly possible we'll get something in the morning. At least fingers crossed. We'll see. So whenever we do get another load or load offer, I'll jump back on and let y'all know. Hey guys, it's Friday the 20th and we just picked up our second load for the week. So let me tell you about that load. It's a load, we picked it up just north of Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's going to Las Vegas, Nevada. It picks up today. We're delivering it Monday, so it will still be on this week. Its loaded miles is 2,363 miles with a deadhead of 494 miles. The deadhead percent's 21% of the loaded miles, which isn't bad. It's kind of right on the border there, but we did get almost full rate on that deadhead, so that was really good. It's one piece at 636 pounds. So before I go over the whole week, let me talk a little bit about that, because you know, the last time I was on, our last load, the first load that we did, it delivered in West Virginia Tuesday morning. So after we delivered that load, we decided we weren't very far from Pittsburgh, which is really a better board from where we were. We were kind of in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia. So we made the decision, we went ahead and moved up closer to get to Pittsburgh to get on a better board. Got to where we wanted to stay up near Pittsburgh Tuesday afternoon. We got those 2 loads that I've already talked about that we didn't take, that were going up to the northeast. We sat pretty much Tuesday night, Wednesday afternoon, they called with this load that we just picked up. They gave us the option of picking it up either Thursday or Friday. We opted to pick it up today because we couldn't deliver till Monday anyway. So if we would have picked it up Thursday, it's a type of load that we have to be with the load the whole time. So we would have had to figure out where to secure hold over the weekend, and we didn't really want to have to do that. So that's why we opted to pick it up today. That enabled us to get a few things done that we needed to do anyway. I needed to get paperwork done. We were able to clean the inside of the truck, get a few other things done that we needed to. We didn't mind sitting that day, and they also paid us a day of layover to wait. So that was great. That's one of the things, you know, with this job, you know, we had to wait basically from Tuesday to Friday for a load, but what we were getting paid on the loads made up for that time of sitting. So that's always something that you want to think about when accepting loads, if it's not a load picking up right that day. So let's recap the whole week. We did a total of 2 loads for this week. Our loaded miles were 2,709 miles. Our deadhead was 891 miles, making our deadhead percent for the week 33%, which is really above what we like. But like I told you on both of those previous loads that had the deadhead, we got paid almost full rate on the deadhead miles. So pretty much all miles that we did with this week loaded and deadhead was 3,600 miles. We pretty much got paid full rate on all of those miles this week. So just because we did 2 loads, we still made money on those loads. That's the end of this week. We do already have a load lined up for next week. That'll be on next week's load recap. So I hope you all have a great week this week. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. Email us, find us on Facebook, and we will see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.